Now, students, we are going to start with a new topic, that is formation of noun. Now, as I told you, formation of noun is very easy. You have to add suffix at the end of the noun, or at the end of the word, right? There are many words given that can be adjective or verb that we can change into noun, right? That adverb or that verb or that adjective we can change it to noun by adding suffix like ment at the end, ance at the end, ence at the end, al at the end, sion at the end, tion at the end, and many more. Now, just for example, if we take ment, if the word is advertise, we can easily change it advertisement, right? Advertisement, ment at the end, right? Or easy, right? It's very easy, it's very simple. At the end we have to add suffix, and that suffix can be many, right? Now, for example, ance, right? Attendance. For example, attend, we can change it into attendance by adding suffix ance at the end. For example, ence, right? ence. Now, what we can take? It's very simple. ence, for example, dependence. So here ence, we have end suffix at the end, that is ence. So here ence, depend, the word depend we can change into abstract noun, that is dependence. Okay. Now al, we can easily make different words from different noun, abstract noun from al, that is removal. See, it ends with al, then that is what? That is suffix. Okay. Or disposable or disposal, it also ends with what? Al. So in this way we can make many abstract noun with the help of suffix, and suffixes are we have to add it at the end of the word. Okay. For example, sion, so we can write admission, sion, right? So now next, tion, information, right? tion. So in this way we can change we can change verb and adjective into abstract noun or a noun. For example, excite. So how we can change this word excite? We can add ment at the end, excitement. So that will be abstract noun, right? Grow. How we can change into abstract noun? We can write growth, growth. th is the suffix here, ment is the suffix, right? Now next, fly. So we can easily change this into abstract noun by adding flight, ight at the end, right? So these are called means formation of noun, right? Formation of noun from verb and adjective by adding suffix, right? This we have learned in previous class as well, right? So now we will start exercise related to this. We will start with question number E. Now, I have already explained you that how to form nouns from verb and adjective, right? By adding suffix we can easily form an abstract noun. Okay, so we will start. That is we will start with question number E, that is on page number 9. Okay, question number E, page number 9. What we are supposed to do? Using the words given in the box, fill the table with verb, adjective and abstract noun. Very simple. For example, first one is dark, right? We will form a table first. Verb, adjective and adverb. Right? So first we'll see the bracket. The first word in the bracket is dark. So verb of dark will be darken. Right? Now adjective will be dark as it is, right? Dark is adjective, it is describing word, right? Now if we want to change into abstract noun, if we want to change into abstract noun, how we can change? We have to add suffix at the end. For example, it's dark. What we will write? Darkness. So what we have added at the end? Ness. Right? So in this way we can form abstract noun. Now second one is laughing. Now laughing is an action. Right? So it is verb. So in verb we will write laughing as it is, as its action. Right? Now adjective. Laughable. And abstract noun. Laughter. We have added ER. Okay. Now laughable is describing word, right? So that is adjective. Now next word is informed. Inform is action. So we can write it in verb, right? Now we have to change it into adjective. Informative. Right? As it is describing word. Adjectives are describing word. So informative. Now what about abstract noun? Information. Okay, students. Now next, live. Right? Adjective will be lively as it is describing word, and abstract noun will be life. What we have add? We have add fe at the end. Now next is succeed. Succeed is action, right? So we will write that into verb form, right? Then what will be the adjective describing word? Successful. And what about abstract noun? Success. Okay, students, so in this way you have to change the abstract noun from verbs and adjective. Now we will do one more example or one more exercise related to abstract noun, that is question number F. Make abstract noun from the words in the table. That words can be verb also, adjective also. So let's start. Question number F, page number 9. Now, first one, great. What will be the abstract noun? Greatness. In the same way, second, brave. What will be the abstract noun? Bravery. Right? We have added RY at the end. Here we have added NESS at the end. Okay. Now next, die. Die will change into death. Okay. Happy. Happy will change into happiness. Fail. Fail will change into students? Failure. Act. Act will change into action. Wide will change into width. Now broad. Broad will change into breadth. Just will change into justice. Protect will change into protection. Pleasing will change into pleasure. So students, in this way till 11th we have completed. Now students, before starting next exercise, we are going to start a new topic, that is noun case. This might be new for you. We have learned this in 7th standard. But now you might be blank. Yes or no? Yes? Okay. So noun case. There are 3 types of noun case. How many types? 3 types. Nominative, then objective, and possessive. Possessive is very easy. Okay. So first we'll talk about nominative, objective, and possessive. First we'll talk about nominative. Now students, I will write one question for you in this. I will write one example for you. Carry, read a book. Okay. Now what is nominative case? Students, nominative case means when a noun or a pronoun is used as a subject in a sentence. Now as I told you in previous question that what is subject? Subject is an action done by a person, right? So in this sentence, who has done the action? Kari has done the action, right? So Kari will come in which case? Kari will come in nominative case. Okay students, very simple. Kari will come in which case? Kari will come in nominative case as the action is done by Kari, as Kari is the subject in the sentence. Simple. Now if we talk about objective case, I will write a sentence here. Kari read a book. Same sentence. But here we are talking about objective case. Which case students? We are talking about objective case. Now, as we have learned about direct object, verb plus what, right? So, objective, it means we are talking about direct object, right? When we talk about direct object in the sentence, in this sentence, Kari read book, right? Kari is the subject. What she is reading? Book. So book will be direct object, right? So that direct object comes in which case? Objective case. Okay students, direct object we have already learned. So very simple. And possessive case is very simple. It shows the possession, right? If we want to learn it in a easy way, we can say that it always has apostrophe s in the sentence. Then that case will be possessive case. For example, Gita's book. Now it shows the possession that this book is of Gita. Can you see in this noun that it has apostrophe s? Then that is possessive case. Very simple. One more. The girl's bag. It shows the possession that the bag is of girl, right? And it has apostrophe. So this comes in which noun? Which case? Possessive case. Okay students, so we have learned about 3 cases, that is nominative case, objective case and possessive case. Exercise. Now students, question number A, page number 10, as we have already learned about nominative case, objective case and possessive case, right? So we'll start exercise related to that. Now read this sentence, underline the nouns that are nominative case, circle those are objective and put a tick on possessive one. Okay, now first one, Jeevan is leading the project. Now as I told you, Jeevan is leading the project. The action is done by whom? Here in this sentence, who has done the action? Jeevan has done the action. So Jeevan, subject, Jeevan is a subject, right? So subject is equal to nominative case. So here Jeevan will be nominative case. So we will underline. Now he is leading the project. Now what he is leading? Now objective case, it means verb plus what, right? So what he is leading? He is leading the project, right? So your project will be objective case. So we will circle the project. Okay students. Now next, Swat and Meera are playing cards. Now Swat and Meera, right, are playing cards. So in this sentence, who is doing the action? Who is performing an action? Swat and Meera are performing an action, right? So they are subject. Okay, now verb plus what? What they are playing? They are playing cards. So cards will be our object. So we will circle cards. Okay students. Now next, we have to meet Sejal's parents today. Now we have to meet means who is going to perform an action? We, right? So we will underline we as it is nominative case. Going to meet Sejal's. Now students, in this noun, in this word, apostrophe s is there, right? Whenever in the sentence apostrophe s is there, it means that sentence is possessive sentence. It shows the possession, right? So we will put a tick on Sejal's, right? Parents today. Now to whom they meet? Parents. So parents will be objective case. Okay. Now the cover of Rita's book is stone. Now the cover of Rita's book, here Rita's, right? Apostrophe s is given. So it is what? Possessive case. Now what is stone, student, in this sentence? What is stone? Verb plus stone, that is book. So book will be objective case, right? Now Maheshwari went to attend the annual function. Now Maheshwari went, it means who is performing an action? Maheshwari. So Maheshwari will be subject. Now for what she is performing? For means what, where she went, if we will say like this, where she went? Annual function. She went to attend annual function. So our annual function will be our object. Okay students, so till first 5 we have completed. 6 to 10 you have to try it by yourself. Now question number B, that we will start in our next session. Okay, question number B and let's perfect it, we will start in our next grammar session. Till that, keep learning, stay home, stay safe, bye bye.